Do you often find yourself frustrated, tired, maybe just really, really disappointed in the fact that your dreams have not arrived yet? Your dreams may not be falling right into your lap just yet. We can become very tired waiting for this to happen. One of the keys that many times people are missing in the manifestation process is the action part of it. We have to take inspired action that is aligned with what we're dreaming about. So many times when we have a goal that we're trying to reach, or we have a dream that we've been hoping for and praying for, many times we will think that wanting something enough, or praying hard enough, or visualizing clear enough is going to bring it. There's a missing piece here that you may not be putting into the equation, and that missing piece is inspired action. At some point, we have to take some actions. Now, the cool thing about this is these don't have to be huge undertakings all in one day. These don't have to be biting off so much that you can barely accomplish it. These are like small bites that you take, kind of like baby steps that you take that's aligned with what you're trying to get to. So imagine that, for example, that you're trying to cross this river. And you're looking at this river and you're thinking, wow, this is way too swift. I know this is deep. I can see where I want to go on the other side of this river, but oh man, I can't swim in that current. How am I even going to do this? How am I going to do this? How? What the universe, God, will do is God will provide stepping stones for you. God will literally put things in your life, stepping stones, to help you get across that river. And they may be one at a time, but they're going to get you across that river if you continue on your path of believing in what it is that you want to accomplish, and you're willing to jump out onto that first stepping stone. You know, it takes courage sometimes to take that first step and take that first amount of inspired action. You know, the thing is, if we sit still for too long, we're going to miss out on an opportunity. So let's say that you're praying, you're praying hard and consistently. And you are visualization, using that for what you see, what you want to bring in. You're using that feeling of how this is going to feel when it arrives. These are all wonderful things. Please keep doing these things. This is a really important part of manifesting. But we can't forget to take some action too. And many times, some of the action requires stepping out of our comfort zone a little bit. So if you go back to this river analogy, you may be afraid to jump out on that first stone, thinking, what if I fall in the river? Here's the thing. You know, God has put that there. Are you willing to try? Are you willing to give it a try? I am. I'm willing to give it a try. I'm willing to slip off of that rock and fall into the river even for my dreams and for what it is that my heart desires and for all of the things that I know are my birthright to have and to hold dear to me. I'm willing to take that chance. You bet I am. And should I fall down in the river, I'm going to swim. I'm going to swim right back to the bank or back over to the stepping stone and hold on. So I'm going to make it either way, but I'm going to take that chance. So jumping out onto that stepping stone would be an inspired action. So the thing is, if we don't move, we got to make a move with all of this. It's usually very many times it is the missing piece, the action that is needed, some action. It might be, here are some examples of some inspired action that might align with your goals that you're trying to achieve. Maybe you're needing to get up a bit earlier to do something each day toward that goal. Maybe you're needing to meditate each day and have some time to yourself to really work on that visualization and that dream even more so for your clarity. You know, these are just a few examples. Maybe you're needing to stop doing a particular habit that would get you closer to your goal. Maybe you're needing to start a new habit of some sort to move you closer. So we have to act at some point. It's like meeting this dream in the middle. So here's your dream right here. Here's your dream. You can see it, you can feel it. Here's you. All right, we've got to move toward each other, and we have to meet up in the middle. And that's the compromise many times of, achieving everything it is that you want. And so don't be afraid to take some action. Don't be afraid to do something different in your life. You start doing a few things differently, and you're going to get some different results. So remember that many times when we are in this in the meantime phase, in between where we really want to be and, where we are right now and where we really want to go, remember that inspired action and continuing all of these healthy agendas, healthy routines is super, super important. And we'll get there. We will get there. What happens is that God, universe, will literally part the waters, and clear a path for us to reach these desires of our hearts. If we're doing our part too, the way will be provided. And we don't have to work out all those details either, because God's going to take care of that too, because God is limitless in everything, in the ideas and the things and the stepping stones that can be provided, whereas humans, we have a very limited mind. So don't be afraid to jump out on that stone. Don't be afraid to do some things out of your comfort zone and take some action that aligns with the goals that you're trying to achieve. I want to see your dreams come true. I want to see my dreams come true. I want us to celebrate all of this together. So remember, taking those steps that you haven't been taking are super important. And it can be small things. It can be very small things. You're not going to get it all done in one day, but you can do it in small steps. You can do it one stone at a time across this river until you reach the other side. I know you can. And I'll catch you on my next video. Thanks for being here.